Hello everyone, my name is Notepad Anon and I write games for fun. So what are we doing tonight? We are going to be working on Notamons more, and that's about it. It's gonna be fun. As last time we left off, we had just wrapped up, not even skills, we pretty much wrapped up attributes. We did all of this. Now I also wrote some deep and exciting lore, which can roughly be summarized as wizards about destroyed the planet, so they decided to make Pokemon and make everything worse. The lore doesn't matter. It doesn't. So don't think about it too hard. We still have everything relatively normal. I did add some images to give some things context. Now we get to skills. Actually, I went back and forth with myself about the nature of skills in general, and I came to the conclusion that I think probably the best way to do skills is to tie it back to the Notamons in general. So what I did was I tied all the abilities to, well, Pokemon types, but I'm not going to be using strict Pokemon types in general. However, what I ended up doing was all of the Pokemon types are skills that you, the creator, have access to. I'm also drinking tea grog tonight with some really cheap whiskey. I was hoping it would be a little bit better. It's not. Well, my tea's old. I don't know yet. Yeah, it's not great. So, our skills are fighting, obviously fighting, flying, which is dexterous. Uh, Move quickly and leap far, which is pretty much fighting. You're dexterous, herbalism, uh, your basic. Actually, yeah, the earth skill. Actually, I combined some because you got some weird ones. Like technically, you had ground and you had rock. I combined those together just to form earth. Nature, ghost, steel, fire, water, electric. I try to make them all roughly equal to something that is not necessarily strict. So you get things like electric is all about using technology and tinkering and breaking things. Water is about remaining calm. Psychic is all about understanding the world, strange knowledge, religious ceremony. You'd be like, wait, what about fairy? Whimsy and deranged nature of the Fae, realms of magical reality, tapping into bizarre and unknowable things. Of course, I used Alice because Alice is the best SMT a waifu, and don't screw with her. I coasted through the end of Persona 4 with Persona 3 with her. I used a Dachi here, various Pokemon. It's great because I have so many little things to derive information from. So what are our traits going to be? So the traits. Four. Rather than rolling advantage. I should say. Each trait. 5 times. Reflecting a gradual increase in both power and gradual increase in both power and focus on a particular domain. Every rank of a trait trait gains a +2 to all rolls associated with the trait. +2 is rules associated with the trait. However, there will also be penalties depending on which trait is selected and going down. Actually, will be a penalty of -2 to roll to some rolls depending on what the trait is selected. Also be a -2 to some roll. -2 to some. Yes, some rolls as well, reflecting the dual nature. Looking the dual nature of the trait. As the creator goes further down, the trait will begin to manifest itself in a more physical manner. Twisting and contorting the body to fit its design. We'll put it right there as the creator, each trait, what it is, what it does, and something else. Okay. Choo-choo. Contorting the body fit its design. Both the creator as well as granting Notamon granting Notamon the same mutation, granting Notamon that the creator makes, affecting the creator as well as granting Notamon that the creator same parts. One of the difficulties here is that I've been trying to add Notamon to dictionary. I was going to add Notamon to dictionary. And what are we going to be doing here? So let's see, we got our 21, let's see the pool. The Empress and Emperor, the hero font. Wheel of Fortune. Strength. Hanged Man. Death. Temperance. The Devil. Tower. Star. Moon. Sun. Judgment. The World. Actually, what I can do is cut these two. So that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. Yes, I understand it's late. Please don't tell me again. I also hate that the fact that the first article on this Wikipedia page is technically a JoJo reference. I hate that. Let's see if I can remember what. Iconography, history. Okay. No, we don't want to deal with the fool. We want to immediately go to the magician. And the magician is... Okay. So, the magician. I want to... Creators reflecting, find themselves questioning and pushing limits of design, always striving for some new goal or discovery. Creators gain a bonus to research and investigation. Creators have a penalty to what would be a good one if you're overly curious and always striving to be something. Actually, social situations. To social situations because you are not a very personable person because you're too busy trying to find shit. Creators reflect the trait. Actually, yeah, creators develop Mystic Eye, different sensory organ, different senses. Might have to make this just a... You know what I can do? Tie this to a table might be the best. Rather than going through everything here. And also, in case you're wondering, like, hey, why are you using Terra? Because I fucking can, because it's easy. Because it is incredibly easy and does exactly what I was thinking, what I wanted to do with this. Nope, don't want to make it 2, want to bring it down 1. Bonus, penalty, mutation. And we're going to make you senses. Bonus, investigation. Penalty is social. Mutation, senses. All right, perfect. We'll give them a little we'll give them a little idea what. don't care what's... There's reflecting this trait. Strive to understand the unknown and poke at what? Poke at convention and try and attempt to figure out things of esoteric nature. And let's see. So your bonus is going to be 2 alcohol. Your penalty is going to be, what would be a good penalty? Because you're too busy looking at things. Yeah, this wasn't the best idea that I've ever had. Seemed a really good idea to begin with. Doesn't help that I also don't have the parts for Notamon yet. Actually, what I can do investigation, because you're not able to really see things in front of you. Mutation often derived from senses. Oh wow, this is gonna be a lot. Get some. I had to do bonus penalty, bonus penalty, bonus penalty, bonus penalty. So, bonus to investigation, that means you're there. So the Empress would be the penalty there. So that means judgment would be social, question mark. Empress. Productivity and subconscious. Power over life, crown, 12 stars. We go to the Emperor. All right. So if we do this idea, we use the Empress as the idea concept of nature, and that means nature. Martial, the hero font doesn't specialize in martial, but he's more religious. Actually, if we tie the lovers, the social, but they're not very religious, that means the chariot isn't very social. Actually, we can do athleticism. Athleticism, Justice isn't very athletic, but he is. Let's see. Legal, and if we use the hermit to be the idea of legal, stealth, well, the Wheel of Fortune isn't very stealthy in the slightest, but gambling. Strike doesn't rely on gambling at all. Interpretate, power, energy, courage. Strength, courage. Hanged Man does not specialize in courage at all because he is hanging and nobody likes him. Hanged Man, death, temperance. Wisdom through courage. That means death means it's the antithesis of that, but death, interpretation, end morality, destruction, corruption. So what would be if I was death? If I embodied the concept of death, what would I be? And then we haven't even dealt with mutations yet. Ugh. Don't worry about that. Man, I might actually do that after I get Notamon creation hammered out. Let's see what temperance would be. Temperance, economy, moderation, frugality, management, accommodation. Mercantile. Mercantile and, ironically enough, healing. Medicine, yeah, because if you're... combat. Tower doesn't specialize in combat. Actually, we have the Emperor who is specialized in martial, unless we do something like... That's another good idea. Violent, vehement, extraordinary efforts, force. Unless we go with the idea of roguery. And then you have Tower, Star, Moon, Sun, Judge, So we're not dealing with the word. Tower, misery. What? Optimism. I already have Oakland? I already have Oakland. Unless we reinterpret that is... Turns out, kids, that there's a lot of overlap between these things. It's almost like that's... Persona Tarot. Persona Tarot. Give me the Arcana. What's your interpretation of this? Let's see. Fool, Jester. Priest, Hierophant. Let's see what we want to do. We want to trigger this devil. We want to hit our devil trigger. Let's see. All right, if we go under here, we can use something akin to trickery, while the sun is the exact opposite of trickery. What does roguery even fucking mean then? Mada. Let's see. Shoggoth. Let's go with things like Shoggoths. Okay. Oh, gone. If we're dealing with the sun. More size sun. Alright, if we do something akin to what would be mental strength? No, kill judgment, and with judgment the idea is he had a pretty good roll going. Now I'm kind of getting a little bit stuck here. So if I were to encapsulate judgment, you know what? I'm calling in someone. Well, let's see if I can call my feel. Luckily, my mother loves all this kind of stuff. So am I calling my mom? Yes, I'm going to be calling. I'm going to see if I can't call my mom. And let's see, judgment. Let's tie judgment to oh yeah, I keep forgetting that you can just recruit Messiah every now and again. Alright, so if we're doing that, under this concept, so it's more intuition. So magicians go with their mind rather than their heart. All right, cool. Okay, I think this should technically work. So we'll use this for now. And I should write all of this, but I don't really want to right now. Probably do that off stream because good God. So night now, paste unlinked. Tino 12. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tie it. Control Enter. Notepad, please. Be incredibly jank about it and break something later on. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to keep this right down here, and then I'm going to end up writing everything that I need to over here. I am a genius. At least that's what I tell myself. So we're going to get a sentence or two for each of these, and then we're going to have our, I knew that. Then we're going to have our sheet here telling us exactly kind of like what we're going to be actually working with, as well as the mutation. Is it perfect? Abso-goddamn-lutely not. Is it the best we're going to be getting? Hell yeah. No. I'll have to... Yeah, I'll probably have to give my mother a call later on, being that's like, hey, help me, please. Please, help. Help. I'm a simple man. Oh, God. Steam, I don't... Steam, please, go away, Steam. Worry about you later. Let's see. Okay, you're gonna call me now? No, okay. The phone is making weird noises. But, let's see, Notamons, and finally, okay, so we've got the traits roughly figured out how I want to do them. So next we're going to be doing traits, go all the way down, and focuses. Focuses, all right. Creators have focus. Let's see, actually, approach the creation of an Notamon in the field. Often need focus together if need be. Differences often erupt, forcing different schools of thought to come to blows. Creators are rarely a peaceful people. At character creation, each character will select one focus to determine their initial setup, as well as determine their initial setup, their initial attributes, skills, traits. There is no limit or restrictions placed on the character after they select their focus. Simply they're starting a map. Simply they're starting after they select, as they are free to develop any way they wish. Which brings me to Guardian Agent Shaper. Alright. Guardians agent. These are going to be kind of your 3 all-rounders, and then we're going to need so let's see, we're going to have the Guardians, and their extreme example is going to be the Paladins. The Agents are going to have their extreme. I'm going to have their extreme idea. That would be a good one for the middle one. Pretty much the Guardians are going to worry about attributes. The Agents are going to worry about skills, and Sorcerer and Shapers and Sorcerers are going to be worrying about traits. Those are going to be kind of the 3 focuses. So if you're an Agent, what would be knives? Yeah, well, knives for now. And let me just remember how I want to do these. Okay. And heading 3. Yeah, these are going to have their own headings. Guardian. Guardian. Believed to train one's not trains one Notamon. One must be strong as well. Training their physical bodies as well as mental acuity to become the best they can be. Control-Shift-A, and they're going to start with 1 in every attribute. They distribute 3 additional points. 3 additional attribute points. Start with 2 skills. Start with 1 trait. Paladins. Paladins are a natural extension of the Guardian philosophy, striving to perfect their physical and mental form, mental form above all else. Paladin refuses to understand, grasp the ideals such as personality or actual magic or actual skills, and prefer to simply increase their gains. Start with 2 in every attribute. They distribute 3 additional attribute points. Start with 0 skills. Start with 0 traits. Not 9, 0 skills. Yeah, you are Gaines Goblin. That's all you are. You are a Gaines Goblin. Be weak in skill. No personality. But are still strong in nature. Innate and create. You subscribe to the agent philosophy. See, he's one who would rather focus on personal development of their skills and abilities rather than worry about improving themselves. They care about getting the job done. They care about getting the job done and little else. The Knives are agents who have gone the extra mile, prepared for everything. Some call them paranoid, who rely on their tools and tricks to win battles and secure victory. They simply refer to these people as weak-minded and not nearly as well prepared. Now, mind you, I will have to balance these out, like, hardcore, once I start going through the game a little bit further. Like, right now, I just need to get this in here as of right now, because if I don't have it here, things are going to get a lot more complicated, a lot quicker. Start with 0. Start with a 0 in every attribute. Yeah, that's it. Start with 0 traits, but you have 5 skills. You're very good at doing very specific things, while agents start with 0 in every attribute. Let's see. Should I only stop putting may? I don't need. You're going to have 3 skills. I should say 1 skill, 1 trait. Distribute 3 attribute points. And finally, shapers to fashion as the true school of thought regarding Notamon creation, as they pride themselves on their ability to create the most efficient and dangerous, not available. They are rather eccentric, usually, though. Sorcerer's fat. Taking the... Oh, I'm getting a call. I will be back in 2 seconds, everyone. Boom. Yep, there we go. I could figure this stuff out pretty quickly after I get done with everything. It's just going to take me some times. So we're taking the name from the old, from the mad wizards of old. Push the boundaries of the creation of Notamon. And are responsible for most of the disastrous ecological effects that Notamon have. If there's a will, There's a way, sort. We'll attempt to make it a Notamon. Am I ripping these straight from GeneForge? Yes, I am. Do I have any cares? Absolutely not. Shapers. Hello, phone. Technically, that sorcerer can max themselves out on their one of their traits right away, which may be the entire point of what you want to do. And you mean, yeah, go to sleep, Mecha Girl. It's late. Yeah, it's been a pretty calm night so far. It's hammering away at the wonderful world of Notamon. And God, it sucks. Alright, now we get to move on to the actual main part of this adventure. Otherwise known as the hard part. Let me actually make sure creating a creator. Oh, we didn't use heading 1. Yeah, I have big brain think time. Go, Notamons. Creating a Notamon. Okay, now, this is going to be the complex part about this entire project, is actually creating Notamons, because Notamons are going to be a massive pain in my goddamn ass. So, and from the primal energy of the world, and the former residue of the old world's magical energy, collectively known as goop. The amount of goop a creator can actively use and employ on the field is determined by their, well, I'll probably have to put in like a creator license, like that. We're gonna have to add a level system, aren't we? Level system. Probably gonna make it a real simple level system then. I usually don't like level systems all that much, but I work with what you're given. Play on the amount of goop determined by their creator level as well as the Notamon who they have given life to. Once crafted to specification, a Notamon is bound to their creator until their inevitable death or recycling. Rogue Notamon are created by a creator abusing goop and losing control of it, or having their creator die before they are fully recycled. Notamon do not. Actually, how do I want to word this? Notamon are not what many would consider to be intelligent. Quite the opposite. Most lower level Notamon are barely able to keep themselves alive or function without explicit order. Barely keep themselves alive or function without explicit order from their creators. More advanced Notamon are able to perform functions and abilities without input, but still lack the drive to perform things, quote, outside of their domain. Rogue Notamon are the exception to this, as they can actively, quote, learn new things. Creators do not like this. As often Rogue Notamon are smarter than them by trying to get away from them. Am I saying the entire lore of this game can roughly be summarized as wizards almost destroyed reality, so they decided to become Pokemon trainers instead? Yes. And are all of them complete morons? Yes. And does the setting matter at all? Absolutely not. So, one of the big things here is I want to... give me 1 second. I want to be able to create with this system a lot of different kinds of animals and creatures, which is going to be difficult in a plethora of ways. Because, fun fact, there's a lot to work with. So what I may do this time, instead of going through all the list, is just get the basics of what I actually want. So, first things first, we're going to need to do size. Size is going to be important. I might do something like weight. Actually, size and weight are usually linked, actually. Oh, I'm gonna feel really sad. Nidoran. Okay, Nidoran, tell me, okay, you're 19 pounds and 1 foot. All right, it makes sense. Nidoking, 136 pounds and still a manlet. Okay, all right. So we can probably put size together to reflect both quote size and weight. So the bigger your size is, just the bigger you are. Speed is going limbs are going to be necessary. What we can probably do with limbs is we can do hands and feet as well on top of the limbs, so you can have multiple limbs, multiple hands and feet. We're going to have on our head, we're going to have senses. Do we have multiple eyes? Do we have multiple this? Do we have multiple that? Actually, what we can do is put something like exterior. Wings are going to be important. Surprise me. You like fat Pikachu? I like fat Pikachu. So type in elemental types, and then we're going to have the tarot types. Oh, exterior tails. And again, we just want to be able to make Pokemon with this. We want to make completely scuffed budget Chinese edition Pokemon. That's the current goal with this. So limbs, hands, and feet size. Hello, tiny koala monster. How are you? Oh my god, you're 40 pounds. Oh god, no, 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 not talking about it. Here's your Igglypuff. Now we're going to have aesthetic choices, color, personality, etc., etc., etc. I'm trying to think of literally every single thing you could possibly stick on a scuffed Pokemon. What the fuck is this? No, okay. Okay, it's a moth monster. Moose. Nope, nope, nope. Stop thinking. Stop thinking, Notepad. Thinking hurts. Thinking is bad. Exterior. Armor. Oh, movement. Unique movement abilities. This thing, that's also what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to make it in Okay, we're gonna have to make an entire section about creating abilities. Creating abilities, which I may just tie to elemental types and terra types. God, all right. This is oof, okay, oof. It's fine. It's fine. Fun facts, Mecha Girl. This is what we like to call nightmares in the dev world. When I realize I'm gonna have to do all this by hand, I have nothing to go off of. Awesome. Actually, random. Start a random monster creator. All right. Equine monster. Okay, alright. So we're going to do natural weapons, elemental types, color, personality, unique movement abilities. This is going to be a fairly extensive one right here. Natural weapons, size and weight. Natural. Alright. Okay. Yeah, you're understanding the extent of this nightmare. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit random a few times. Actually, no, I know what I have to do. Pokemon fusion. I need to find a scuffed ass Pokemon. That's too scuffed. Way too scuffed. I need something terrible. Alright. Buttermer. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to want to create various monsters. And you know what? Okay, the Buttermer. Buttermer. The Buttermer's going to go on here. Let's... That looks terrible. That looks awful. It's terrifying. I hate it. I hate it so much. It desires death, but I will not give it. See, I would use the fancier one because there's technically the no, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to click that button. Technically, this is the fancy one. As you can see, this is the fancy one, which you gotta like, subscribe to someone's Patreon to, and no, it's classic mode. Yeah, like half the. Okay, yeah. Fun fact: this website is terrible. Okay, I want to enable classic mode. Can I enable classic mode yet? Views. Views, do something, please. Why aren't you doing anything? Okay, I want to. I hate this. Okay, let's. Okay. You want to make this hard? We're gonna make this hard. Oh God, it's not enjoying itself. It is not enjoying itself in the goddamn slide. Okay, we got our main index. Okay, it's not down there. It's going to have to be right in here. Relative. Oh no. Oh no. That's why this website's so scuffed. Oh god. I just want to click the button. Okay, let's see. Copy link works. Colors work. Why can't I just go back to classic mode? I want to go back to classic mode. Okay, can I hit the button here? How do I hit the button? It's not going to let me click the button, is it? Yeah, you understand why, yeah, this website's a little bit odd. Not gonna lie. Website's a little bit off. Dragon Ball Pokemon Fusion. Come on, I want this. I want the basic. I want to hit a button and get some random scuffed fucking Pokemon. Yeah. Okay, now you can toggle classic mode on off. Okay, that brings you right to the top. Hit random fuse. Yeah, this is what... God, that's what it does. Classic mode. Yes, I just want to do classic mode. That's all I want to do. No sound, please. Yeah, they do this weird thing where they... Yeah, you can make the sounds with it now. You want to see a creature that strives, that longs for death. Daughter puff. Daughter poof. Hello, what are you, a daughter poof? Alright, scuff Pokemon is what we do best. Oh, that's awful. That's really awful. I really hate that. Daughter poof. Yeah, that sounds like something a German would come up with. What's your Pokemon? I'm a daughter poof. What's he do? Daughter poof. Yeah, it's... I don't know what kind of classic mode apparently did. Okay, classic mode. I want classic mode. I just want to hit a button and get... So I don't want any of this shit. That looks like it's in pain. Alright, perfect. Our squiggly tan score. Okay, we got a tan score now. I need another completely scuffed ass Pokemon. No. Pinsir and Glen. Oh god, that looks like it's in pain. Why does it always look like it's in pain and struggles to live? It always looks like it hates its life. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Clonser and Garbink. Obviously, it's the natural evolution of all... wait a second. Obviously, the natural evolution of all creatures. Crab. Oh, mature. Okay, I'm gonna need to do one final... Also, just to give you the idea of how, like, completely fucking weird this is. So I wonder if it's going to feel like working now. Because again, I'm streaming, so that might be the cause of why this website is trying to murder itself. I don't even know how to stream looks. But yeah, no, you could add like a really weird, like, I could put a little hat on him. put a little necklace. My God, he's beautiful. Yeah. Why is this a thing? I don't know. I can tell you I don't know. Why is there like picture mode? Or you can drag your... I may be asking, why does this exist? The answer is, I do not know. Let's see, can I get some more scuffed looking character? Yeah, let's bring this... There we go. We'll drag you here. Oh, yeah. Perfect. It's artwork, everyone. We did it. Yeah. No, I don't know why this site does like half the things it does. And no, in case you're wondering, I did not know this. Thing's tiny. What? Oh God, what did I click? Get out of here. Okay, so how many? Let's see. How many scuffed Pokemon do we have? Okay, we got 4 scuffed Pokemon. Now, naturally, I must create the ultimate creature. Let's see. This needs, again, the thing is, this needs to be, by sheer context, be able to work for SMT. If I can get it to work for SMT, I'm good. Devil Children series. Give me... I'll find it later. But yeah, no, I'm going to need to be able to make SMT demons in this system as well, so that's going to be another completely fun and exciting adventure that I'm going to try to kill myself with. And unfortunately, everyone talks of like, oh, I want a Geneforge game. The problem is, you end up with, in all actuality, Geneforge here does not actually have that many creations. But that's the entire point. You're not supposed to have a lot of creations, because a lot of them are useless. So it's like, oh boy, look, it's a tiny dinosaur. Laugh at the tiny dinosaur. Let's see. claw bug. Like, it was like, oh boy, look, it's a claw bug, everyone, laugh at the claw bug. Like, it's, you don't get that many actual creations in various GeneForge games, because again, why would you need various creations for, when in lore it's like, well, we don't need these because we already found, kind of like, it's, you know, we already found what we need. Yeah. So I don't actually can't really use that very much for what I was going for. So overall, this is what we have to attempt to create. We need to get every single type of thing available to this. Am I going to have to reference? Most likely, I'm going to have to use things from Granbelm. I'm going to have to use Granbelm stuff quite a bit. In fact, just due to the sheer number of things in it. And Granbelm does have a lot of ideas in it, and I don't even know how I want to cost the goop, because that's going to be another big thing. Because if you spend absolutely no points on anything, obviously you don't get a Notamon, but if you spend the absolute minimum amount of points, we're going to have to deal with our beautiful boy. Give me 1 second, I gotta bring him up. Our cursed child. Behold, Buttermer. Yeah, you're going. Buttermer is going to be like our baseline. If we can create Buttermer, we can create anything. And from here, I think we'll be doing pretty okay. So next stream will most likely be on Tuesday. And that is going to be me powering through the entirety of Notamon creation. I'm going to sit down, I'm going to hammer everything out, and I'm going to finish it. It's going to be done. Will it be a 2-hour stream? Yes. Will it bring me to my absolute limit? Absolutely. But it will be done, and I will do everything in my power to do that. So, Godspeed. Hope you have a nice night. Go to sleep. And wish me luck for the future, because I know this isn't going to get easy. This is not going to get easy at all. I want off the